Something is different here. I can't quite put my finger on it. It'll come to me. Hey vinyl friends and vinyl community, it's Brian from Brian's Vinyl Records. It is Monday, which means it's time for another installment of Vinyl Editions. So the last couple weeks have been pretty expensive for me. Of course, the week before Record Store Day, I bought a bunch of stuff. And then, of course, on Record Store Day, I said I wasn't going to buy much because I only had 2 things on my list, and then I went a little overboard. So this week, truthfully, is what it should have been last week, a nice, quiet week. We have some albums that I picked up recently, and of course I went back for Record Store Day seconds because you just gotta do that, right? You always miss something. So this is what I'm going to show you today. The first thing I picked up is REM's Out of Time. Now I have this, right? I just showed this in a few videos back, but this is the Target exclusive version, and it comes on this cool translucent yellow vinyl, and I thought I kind of want that. I'm not sure why. I'm not really a colored vinyl guy, but I just think that the yellow looks really cool, and this album's really good, so I picked it up. I'll probably end up selling my other copy. Who knows? But I wanted this one in my collection, so I got this one, and it's pretty good. Sounds great. The next one, so like I said, I went back for seconds on Record Store Day. I think I went back Monday in the afternoon, and I wanted to get one thing in particular that I didn't even realize was part of Record Store Day, Drop 3, until someone posted it on another Facebook group that I'm in, and I had no idea what it was, so I wouldn't have probably picked it up anyway until I found out that it was Mark Knopfler who did the soundtrack, so I had to pick it up. So I went back for this. This is Metroland, the soundtrack to the movie. I have no idea what this movie is. I've never seen the movie, but when I saw that Mr. Mark Knopfler did the score on this movie, I had to check it out, so I streamed it on Sunday night and decided that I really did need to go back and get this. I looked and found that there was 1 copy left at my local store, and so I went and grabbed that. Happy to have it. It's really cool. Great soundtrack. It also has a couple other tracks on here besides Mark Knopfler. You got 2 songs by Django Reinhardt on here. You've got Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits, of course. And then you have Elvis Costello's Allison is on here. The Strangers are on here. And a couple other stuff, pieces that are on here that aren't Mark Knopfler. But the majority of it is Mark Knopfler. It's a lot of instrumental stuff that he does, and just really, really good. Great record to have on the background when you're just kind of relaxed, and it's just good. So really happy to do that. And also while I was there, I found this one that I didn't pick up either, and I hadn't bought it yet. This is Soul Asylum's Hurry Up and Wait. It's their latest album that they just put out earlier this year. I never picked it up. I'm not sure why, but it was a special edition for Record Store Day that came with a 45 as well. So you got both the album on 45 RPM speed album, and then you got a single which has Rhinestone Cowboy cover and We 3 on here. So happy to pick it up. And actually what I was surprised at was when I looked at the price of the album itself, normal pressing, it was $1 more than the Record Store Day pressing, which is usually the opposite. So happy to have this. This is really good. It sounds amazing. Like I said, it's 2 discs and it's 45 RPM. And it's just actually really surprised at how good I thought this album was. Really enjoyed it. So recommend it if you like Soul Asylum. This is a really good album that they put out. While I was there, I also checked the bins, and I found this. This is the soundtrack to 51st Dates starring Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler. This is really cool. It's got a lot of pop 80s synth rock songs and synthwave songs done in reggae style, or ukulele played and things like that. It's just, I thought it was a really, really cool take on some of these songs. So songs like Hold Me Now are on here. Jason Mraz does I'll Melt With You on here. Every Breath You Take is done by UB40. So really cool takes on some popular 80s songs, and I really enjoyed this album. And this one comes on a nice orange vinyl. So this wasn't Record Store Day, but This one I've had my eye on for a while. I've heard it's really good, and I would have to agree listening to it. So that's it. Just 4 things this week. Plenty enough. This week has a few things coming that are pre-ordered, and who knows what will happen other than that. But not a whole lot planned yet. There's a bunch of pre-orders coming in November. I know if you've watched, there's a lot of stuff coming out this fall, and I'm really looking forward to some of it. So I'll have a few things hopefully to show next week for pre-orders that came in. I also want to alert anyone who doesn't know, Matchbox 20 is putting out a boxed set. There's 5,000 copies worldwide total going to be pressed. It's all of their albums. It comes with the gold foil numbers on them, and it's an all-white box set. It's really cool. So all the albums that they put out are going to be included in there. So the only one I've seen, and the only one I think that ever has been put out on vinyl so far, has been Mad Season. So I think, no, I'm sorry, not Mad Season. The first album. Name is escaping me all of a sudden right now, but anyway, that's the only album that's been put out. So Mad Season's coming out. More Than You Think You Know. Exile on Main Street, I think it is. I can't remember anymore. But all of the albums that they put out are going to be included into this box set, and a 24-page booklet will be in there. And I believe there are 10 extra songs on the Exile album that come with it as well. So really cool. Go to their website. You can check that out. It's available for pre-order. I believe it comes out November 20th. And so I pre-ordered that one. Looking forward to that. It's $120, and after shipping, I think it comes out to about $132 in all, which I think is a pretty fair price. You're getting 7 LPs, 5 records, plus bonus stuff. So I thought that was fair enough. So check that out if you're a Matchbox 20 fan. Just wanted to give a heads up on that. I haven't seen a whole lot mentioned about that out there in the world, and I know there are some Matchbox 20 fans like me out there. So that's going to do it for this week. And like I said at the beginning, this is a little strange. So I bleached my beard yesterday, in case anyone's wondering. I'm going to dye it a different color, and I wanted to get I have a dark hair in the beard area, not so much on the sides here, which is all gray, but in the beard area it was dark and it wasn't holding color very well. I was trying to color it. So I tried a bleach, and this is kind of what I got, the Hulk Hogan yellow going on here. So it's really kind of weird. But I forgot I was going to do this video last night when I bleached it. Otherwise, I probably would have waited till today to do it. But regardless, next week, you'll see what color I color the beard, if it works anyway. All right, that's all I got for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Hope you all are having a great week. I hope October was great. I hope Halloween went well for you. My kids had a blast. We didn't do a whole lot of trick-or-treating. We hit the cul-de-sac we're on, basically. Not a whole lot of people doing trick-or-treating this year, but we did hand out candy, had a good time with that. And I hope you were safe and had a good Halloween. Looking forward to November here and the holidays coming up. I'll be sharing some Christmas albums because I love Christmas albums, and I have a lot. So I'll be having a video on that coming up. Hope you will join me for that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and until next time, keep spinning, vinyl friends.